to today, um, there was a strike made in Venezuela. Then the president of Venezuela was captured by Trump, and Monduro and his wife was captured by Trump. Um, they was taken to New York because they're saying that how Monduro will be facing trial. Um, Me personally, I look at it as a mad move. Trump made a speech saying how he's like, because Manduro is not there, he's gonna be the one running the country, and how he's doing it on what's it, the crackdown on drugs and stuff like this. Uh, to me personally, being from the origin I come, I'm half of Trinidad, particularly. I think Trinidad has made a scapegoat in all of this because on the shores of Trinidad there were boats that they was doing their drills, etc. And meanwhile, they was capturing oil tankers and all sorts. This is why I believe that how yes, it was all for oil, and I still to now believe it still is all for oil because it's like a forceful takeover of a country. Now, these are little countries that he has moved on in onto. Yeah, Venezuela is a small country. So yesterday there was so much mixed emotions. I did put up videos of what was going on in Venezuela at the time when the news come to the people of Venezuela. The sad thing is, I think it did turn a little lawless. I think there was shooting on the streets and stuff like that was going on. So um, though they are marching and protesting, there was protesting and marching yesterday. It was two sets of things going on. There was the anti-war and there was the like celebrations at the same time. There's people that was moved. There's people that were saying that how this is wrong and all this stuff. So there was a lot of mixed emotions. Now I will be doing a more bigger, deeper dive into what is going on in Venezuela and how it's going to affect Trinidad. Because Trinidad, those Trinidad's put out letters saying that how it's not going, they have nothing to do with what's going on, and they want to keep the citizens safe. But at the same time, um, it's not going to be like that now. The news was moving very fast yesterday, very, very quick. Um, there was a lot going in, there was a lot of people listening in on the speeches, what was going on. Um, there was a lot of maneuvers going in. Now, the sad fact is that how I'm hoping, I mean, being that how there is certain things going on with Cuba, I think, and there's going to be a lot of craziness in Venezuela at present. Now, I'm going to keep a watch because some of the news is missed. There is a lot of, like, as my friend Trinidad network will say, there's a lot of misinformation going on. So you have to sift through the misinformation to get to the information. Now, you have to bear with me because, I do have family as well. So please leave your comments underneath the video. Tell me what you think of all this. I mean, I've been having comments yesterday. Um, I know a lot of I personally see what's going on. The picture at hand. England said that how they had no part to do with what was going on with the US strike in Venezuela or the capturing of Nicolas Maduro. They stated very clearly they had nothing. They are not involved. They are not involved. Now, as for the Prime Minister of Trinidad, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. She's right in the middle of everything. She's in the middle. She can't get out. Um, so yeah, I'll be watching the news and watching everything what's going on, trying to keep up to date as much as I can, um, with information, because, like I said, the information's moving fast. The information's fast every single way. There's fake news going around. There's real news going around. Everything's crazy. So, with that said, I'm going to leave it right there, and I'll see you in the next one.